Welcome, everybody. It is Crypto Moose, and it's time to get loose. Mitchell Bouchard, your crypto and NFT investor. So what we're going to do on this episode is talk about Cardano, and I want to talk about the most recent pullback. In fact, we're seeing a little bit today as well. So if you guys do get something out of this, you can like, comment, subscribe. Let me know, what is your Cardano price prediction? Is midnight going to be successful? Are you buying NFTs? Let me know what is going on in your head. On top of that, guys, thank you so much for supporting the channel. We have almost reached 830 videos. Actually, by the time this video is out, we will probably be around the 830 mark, approaching 8,000 subscribers. Some of you were here when we were under 100, so I appreciate that. So guys, we are Wednesday, October 15th, 2025. What is going on in the market? What are my thoughts? What are my opinions? Did I panic sell? What happened? So it was just, a few days ago, over the weekend, so let's call it maybe around 5 days ago, we saw a tragic massive volatile move to the downside. So I don't even think this can really capture it very well. So it really wicked down and it recovered quick, right? This was probably it, right? Was it the 10th? Yeah, it was probably here. I just remember, no, it was later at night, I thought. Anyways, regardless, guys, we had a massive wick down where I remember Cardano was like 30 cents. So half of where it is right now. We were down upwards of 60-70% within minutes. So this was a coordinated attack. Guys, think about it. $16 billion of market cap just gone, right? So, and it is tragic too. Like, just thoughts and opinions. I'm just kind of going over things. Number one, guys, I did not sell anything. In fact, I wanted to buy, but I just didn't, I wasn't liquid. So, a little fun fact, you guys should try to be a little bit liquid because when these pullbacks happen, you want to take advantage, right? But furthermore, when these pullbacks happen, they are absolutely coordinated. Okay, so you can imagine 10 people, 50 people, they are communicating together and they're like, hey, we're going to sell at the same time. You sell at the first minute, second minute. You're talking about billions of dollars. There's people that have a lot of money. And that's what we saw in the market, and it creates fear, right? I mean, you could really imagine, like, guys, fear is everything in life and in crypto and in investing. In 2008, the real big problem is that people lost faith in the banks and in the markets, okay? So markets will recover. When things go bad, you kind of want to buy more of the good stuff. Right? So I still believe Cardano is the good stuff. I haven't sold any. If anything, I'm still accumulating more. So my biggest purchase of ADA was around 25 to 30 cents. I believe it was like 20, 27, 28 cents. I bought a bunch. And that's after I was buying it for over $1. So if you're DCAing, if you're long-term, these things shouldn't matter. Yeah, you feel it in the moment. But yeah, that's kind of what happened. So there was a lot of fear. This was absolutely a coordinated attack. I believe there was like presidents just, talking back and forth. It's just fear. It's all emotion. But one thing I did want to talk about is why this is good. So before anything good happens in crypto, you are going to see a pullback first. Okay? Because people that have a lot, they want to send panic. They can reaccumulate at lower prices. And things are getting more volatile, which I like. That's what I'm noticing. Today, the market's been volatile. We're not seeing little 1% changes over the week, 5%. We're seeing 5% in like 5 minutes, 5 seconds. That's what I like. So even on Bitcoin, I like seeing things get volatile. That means that we could potentially get very violent to the upside as well. So taking a look at this, guys, 111, 115, 112, 112, down to 110. Like, we are getting these peaks and valleys. Look at this, 109. Guys, this is what we're waiting for. This is what we want. We want the market to be more aggressive, to be volatile. Guys, midnight. You have 5 more days to claim your midnight. This is a privacy-focused blockchain, partner chain to Cardano. This could move the price forward. We could go a little bit lower from here. Buy more. I'm going to be buying more, right? Nothing on this episode's financial advice. You're listening to a loose moose. But guys, this is where you want to be holding. When there's a little bit of panic, look, alt season, we're not in this peak euphoria moment. But guys, things feel bad now. Bitcoin's at 111,000, right? BNB, all-time highs. All-time highs. Cardano will have its moment. There's the midnight. There's Hydra that's coming out. Faster transaction speeds. Every week, every month, every year, Cardano is remaining decentralized. It's doing the right things, right? So in terms of tech, in terms of, being compliant for the future, I think Cardano's got a really big leeway there. The one thing I will say, though, I was just talking to one of my buddies about it. It's just honest thoughts. People aren't using Cardano as much as I would like. I feel like Ethereum, that's where I'm doing my DeFi. Because the guy, you know what? I'm going to take, I don't even have a hat on. But if the moose did, I would take my hat off to Ethereum right now. Ethereum, I have slept on. I'm like, oh, it's too big. I want to be on something new. You want to get the good stuff. You want to get the good stuff. I'm very impressed with Ethereum. The gas fees are better, and they were just first to market, right? So, yeah, not BNB's. Just the price is just that project's been just crushing it right now. Solana's all over the place, right? Left, right, front, center, just all over. I kind of want to do an altcoin video. I'm trying to figure out like which other tokens to talk about. There's a few that I like, and I think that would be cool. So guys, it's all fear-based. You got to think long-term in this space. Okay, do not hold garbage. If you're like me and you like Cardano, pick up a hardware wallet too. We also have our $1,000 ADA giveaway on the 1,000th block. I do not believe this has been announced yet. So, guys, just join it right here on the website. So, that's what I would do. I would definitely check that out. So, with that being said, guys, I think there's a lot of momentum happening in this space, and specifically with ADA. It's one of the only premium blockchains, top layer ones, that hasn't really reached its previous all-time highs. So when it does, it's going to fly. And the lower it goes, there's just more opportunities to get in. Do not panic. I don't think there's a reason to panic right now. Things are looking good. Things are looking really good. So cheers, everybody. Comment down below.